Broad. Sagittal plane would include squatting, hip thrust, you would bench press even. I mean, you could say bench press is transverse plane if you have elbows out, but really, I mean, rowing, I mean, it's too broad here. So I think this is better. My terminology system, I think, is a little bit better. And I'm trying to get this popular, not that you have to ever say, I'm doing load vector training today. It's not a new system. It's not anything that you have to really, it's just something to think about when you're training. So when you look at the muscular system, you look at all these different muscles, look at all these directions that you have. My studies show, the EMG studies I've showed, that I've done, show that there's specific exercises that work the different regions best of the pecs, you know, the different traps, the deltoids, even the glutes. I did a 4-part study on the glutes where I hooked electrodes up to 4 different areas of my glutes. This was on my blog here. Here's the picture I told you about with Ronnie Coleman. Look at these. A lot of times you'll see pictures of people's glutes and every fiber is mostly straight across. So look at his. These go downward, side to side. I'm molesting a man's glutes right now. When you get striated down, you can see the fibers. These are unique. Ronnie Coleman has some of the biggest glutes ever. I mean, and look at these up here. Look at the upper glutes compared to the middle, compared to the lower. That's kind of like the pecs in a way, like how they look. You know what I mean, with the different directions. So why would one exercise be best for the glutes? So that's what I think we should do. And then I did. This is off my blog. I am the glute guy, and here are my secrets. But I did all these different, and I have the glute medius, upper glute max, mid glute max, and lower glute max. Here you are, Nick. I call it the 2-Manila Super Dog.
Oh, cool.
Sounds like the cook hip lift.
It's pretty high up there.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's a weird phenomenon. Every time you do an open chain movement, like a bird dog or a quadruped movement, you get way more activation than a closed chain movement. It's weird for simple activation stuff in certain areas of the glutes. Anyway, that's just something that I've noticed. But I did all these different, and you can look at this chart. I won't go through it, but if you look at this, you get totally different, like, here are the winners. For the glute medius, it was these exercises. For the upper glute max, it was these. For the mid glute max, it was these. And it let me really, and I'm not saying that the activation is everything, because the walking lunge may not produce much glute soreness, but think about it. The walking lunge is probably the hardest exercise. The reason why it makes you so sore is because if you have heavy weight, either barbell or dumbbell, and you get down right here, this glute is being stretched, and all this weight right there, and you've got your leg out in front, so it makes the lever, so you got to push. You got a lot of tension in that deep stretch position. That's why it makes the glutes so sore, especially the lower glutes. Mm-hmm. When you do a hip thrust, there's not much tension in the stretch position. It's all up top right in here, where I think that's the range where the glutes are the strongest because of the length-tension relationship. But that's why with the lunge, not much tension right through here, all the way through, you know, the other leg. That's why you don't get congestion in there. You don't get a pump because there's resting points. With a squat, there's resting points. The blood leaves. With a hip thrust, the blood stays there. It doesn't escape because it's active throughout, and it gets more activated as you go up. So, all right, you can check this out if you want on my blog. Back to the.
Is that your newest post, Bret?
What exercise? Are there several exercises?
This is
that you use with the hip.
My YouTube channel. I will find.
Bret, was that your latest post that you just showed us?
No, that was.
That's an older one.
From a few weeks ago, yeah. This is the video that I go through. I have that video on the blog, though, but I go through and show how I do my research. And then this would be the barbell glute bridge right here. Well, if I do a glute bridge, I get like 20 and 40% activation with my body weight. I have this guy standing here, not because I'm trying to look up his shorts, I get off. This guy's gay, you must like looking up guys' shorts. You move backwards when you do this, so he's just preventing me from going backwards, but I'll go over in the practical how you progress to this. You don't just jump into this. There are progression systems. That's a barbell glute bridge and here we go. Here's a barbell hip thrust. This one has almost 20,000 views. It's been on so many different blogs, but you get more range of motion. My back is up against the wall there. Now notice how I control the weight. See that up top? I'm controlling that. You see the people who try to swing, they're not doing